everyone, welcome to Yap Yap Podcast. Okay, today we are going to discuss one of the most relevant issues in education. It is the use of artificial intelligence in learning. As we know, AI is now widely used in education. Students use AI to find ideas, summarize materials, check grammar, and even help them understand difficult topics. However, there are also concerns that AI may reduce students' ability to think critically if they depend on it too much. So, to discuss this topic, we have already invited three guests. So the first speaker will share the pro AI perspective. He is Brian Kansa.
Hello.
And the second speaker will share about critical perspective. He is Muhammad Nur Khalis. And the last speaker will explain the research and solution perspective by combining ideas from academic articles. She is Maulidia Vida Etika. Okay, so how are you guys?
Oh, we are great.
We're good.
I'm doing great, actually.
Okay, are you ready to discuss this topic?
I think I'm ready.
Yes.
Actually.
Kind of.
Okay, so I think we will start from the speaker one. So
Okay.
Brian Kansa will explain what from your idea.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. From my perspective, AI can be very useful tool in learning. While it is true that there are concerns about over-reliance or something, it actually depends on the students themselves. So, for example, when students does not understand a topic, they can just ask the AI to gather information, where, especially when if they are having a hard time finding information on the internet. Also, not only that, the AI can give explanations in simpler words, or maybe analogies if how I usually use it, and then give examples and summarize long texts if that's needed. Also, besides that, AI can help students become more independent learners. So, we all know that teachers are not available 24/7. So, at times when students want to ask something and they can't find the right people to ask, they can start by asking AI. So, and it can help them train in specific language skills, especially such as listening, reading, writing, and so on. And with AI, they can get instant feedback if they need it. And from that feedback, the student can be better and even ask follow-up questions if they are still not understanding a topic. Not only that, I think that's all, but eventually, AI is not always a threat. It depends on how the students use it. If AI is used as a learning assistant and not a shortcut for assignments, it can actually improve students' speaking and abilities in many aspects. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, wow, it's so interesting point. Good job,
Thank you.
Mr. Brian Kansa. So, according to speaker one, AI can support students when it is used as a tool for learning, but not just for getting instant aware answers. Okay, so now let's move to speaker two, who will explain the critical perspective. Muhammad Nur Khalis, it's your turn.
Okay, first of all, thank you for Mr. Brian for the interesting perspective regarding AI. So I agree that AI have many benefits, and it has advanced so much that students can use it in a lot of way possible. But we have to pay attention to the usage and the limitation as stated before. So student cannot be overly reliant on the usage of AI. Moreover, over reliance can lead student to be enjoying and easily expecting an instant progress. As AI is fast, it can lead to student being used to having something instant and making them disregard the process of something. So when usually people have to go through something with effort, because students are very used to using AI, they just expect something to appear out of thin air. This could lead them to have decreased motivation in studying, and this will lead to further usage of AI, and this can make an over reliance to it. And because of such effort being wasted, critical thinking also require effort. So we have to actually use energy for it to think deeply about something. But when you are so used in depending on a machine to get answer, this effort has been replaced by a machine. So as a human, they will degrade their skill in critical thinking. And overly reliance can lead to blind faith too. So students being used to get information on AI, they usually will not search further if they are over reliance, and therefore the accuracy of the information that they earn is sometimes questionable, as AI can be quite sometimes biased, or sometimes they can um, create information out of the blue without any sources. This can be very dangerous in academic setting, as we usually have to have clear sources about the thing that we are citing or the content of information that we study. So another issue is academic honesty. Student maybe in the past, it's the famous phrase will be googling, but now we will be using AI. So uh, even Google has made our life easier, because every information is one search away. But now students prefer to prompt and being given everything
Yes.
easily.
I agree with that.
So when Google still asks us to go through website to read something, while the information is instant, we still need to create product from it in an assignment. But AI can do the assignment itself for with a small prompt, so it entirely replaces student and their learning process. So this is something that we need to get past, and students need to know that over reliance to it will actually affect their individual ability. And as they depend entirely on AI, on the usage and on making assignment, they will practically gain no knowledge from the assignment and from the teaching of the teacher, as they just put everything on AI. So AI also, as we just get a simple product, fast product from prompt, it will lead to student not having creativity, because they just accept everything that the AI gave. They didn't think, oh, what should I improve here? What should I change? As if you study yourself or find from Google, you have to find sources first, and how, you should still think on how to put these sources to be effective on your assignment. But on AI, the AI itself does everything for you. So from the creative side, you will practically gain no such knowledge. So student creativity can also be drastically impacted because of the usage of AI. But again, with the correct usage, AI can be very helpful for students, as it can be seen that AI is a great partner for studying. It is the job, repetitive job, when maybe you need something to order, to make a rundown, or to brainstorm something. I think AI is a very useful tool for that, and I think that is enough from my perspective.
Wow, it's
That's-
really Oh my god, it's really interesting,
That's
yeah.
mind blowing, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you. It is very strong and important reminder for us. So, from speaker to explanation, we can see that AI is not only about convenience and efficiency, but it also brings serious challenge, especially when students use it without questioning the information, checking the accuracy, or understanding the learning process behind it. Because AI can definitely be helpful, but it can also create problems when students depend on it too much. If students only use AI to get quick answer, they may lose the opportunity to practice analyzing, evaluating, and developing their own arguments. Wow, that's really interesting. Thank you so much, Mr. Collis. Okay, so now let's continue with speaker 3. So the speakers will explain the research and solution perspective, and then the speaker 3 will help us understand how AI can still be used in education without weakening students' critical thinking skills. She will also discuss possible strategies such as AI literacy, teacher guidance, source checking, and more authentic learning activities. So please welcome to Miss Vida.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, and I would like to thank to our speaker, the first speaker and the second speaker have stated mind-blowing and interesting points. So yeah, from my perspective, we know that we have some credible sources, a lot of credible sources that we can get the knowledge of AI in education. One of them is the Sen and Lin's research that I already synthesis the article. So if we connect the dots from everything discussed and drawing from the work of Lin and Chen published in BMC Psychology in 2024, AI in education is not really a question of whether the technology is good or bad. It is about how thoughtfully we choose to use it. So yeah, from the first point, the AI paradox, both sides are real. So the Lin and Chance mix method study combining in-depth interview with 23 participants and a survey of 120 students and faculty at Wenzhou University confirms that AI can stimulate creativity and suppress it. So when AI is overly rigid and structured, it narrows the space for free thinking and exploration actually. But when AI delivers personalized feedback and gamified elements, it can serve as genuine emotional scaffolding for the students. And interestingly, 40% of both teachers and students in their quantitative data agreed that AI enhances problem solving and creativity, so the positive potential is well acknowledged. And the second point is what students miss most: human connection. These qualitative findings from Lin and Chen are striking the absence of human touch was the most consistent complaint. One student in their study put it plainly: interacting with AI get monotonous, and what missed is the personal connection with their teachers actually. And a teacher participant equate this, noting that there's an emotional warmth in human interaction actually that AI simply cannot replicate. AI cannot do that.
Yeah, sure.
So this is a strong signal that AI should complement, not replace, the human role in education. And the next is the performance anxiety, the side effect nobody talks about enough. Lin and Chen, these researchers, found that constant AI monitoring was actually increasing student anxiety, not reducing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is an interesting finding.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, if I myself were got monitored every single time, I myself would feel the anxiety building up every single time, every single second. And let's just say we all need privacy. That's all.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
But sorry, keep going.
Agree. Yeah. So students in their study reported feeling permanently pressured to perform because they knew the AI was always evaluating them. So the students feel pressured. And the teachers observed the same pattern from the outside. The irony is significant. A tool designed to support learning ends up generating new psychological pressure. This is so sad, yeah. So this has direct policy implication. The frequency and manner of AI-driven assessment need to be seriously reconsidered. And the next point is the digital divide makes inequality worse. So another critical finding from this article from Lin and Chen is that the benefits of AI are not equally distributed. So students with limited technology access or lower digital literacy fall further behind, like 30% of teacher and 20% of students in their survey acknowledge the real impact of this divide. This means without deliberate equity focused policies, AI risks widening the educational gap and already exists. So as Lin and Chen put it, innovation without inclusion is not a progress. And the last point is the final synthesis from this article is what actually needs to change. So pulling everything together from Lin and Chan's research, three things stand out. The first is AI tool need to be designed with creativity, flexibility as a priority, not just structural efficiency. And the second is teacher must remain the central actors in learning. AI is an instrument, not a replacement. And the third, the last one, is Lin and Chen themselves emphasize that AI adoption must be paired with continuous evaluation. Not just go individually, just AI. Not just implementation and hope for the best.
Oh.
So yeah, what Lin and Chen's research ultimate remind us is this: the best AI education is not the most sophisticated one. It's the one that stays the most human in its approach.
Oh wow, it's really interesting.
Interesting.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Ms. V. So from the research and solution perspective, we can understand that the most important issue is not simply whether AI is good or bad,
Yeah.
but the real focus is how AI used in the learning process. And AI can become a useful learning tools when students used it to explore ideas, ask questions, compare perspective, and improve their understanding. However, AI can also become a problem when students use it only to copy answer without thinking, checking, or reflecting. It makes the general AI fool 100%.
That's dangerous
Yes.
actually.
Oh my god. I think almost students is doing that, but the students in the university, I think, is better knowledge. I think
Well, at
Yes.
least most of them.
Most
has,
of them.
most of them.
has
Yeah.
the knowledge how to use it.
Yes.
Some are still new to AI, even in their first semester or even in their late years in college. Some are still new to AI.
Yeah.
Yes, because the lecturer is more smart than us.
Yeah.
And certainly, I still found some case where college students straight up just copy everything from AI and
Oh yeah.
in a group assignment.
Oh wow.
So when their teammates search AI check their works, it came out as 100% AI.
100%.
Yes.
Is this student in college?
Yes. So this is still a very real problem that we are facing right now.
Oh wow. So, in your opinion, guys, do you agree that AI is used in college or not? Are you agree or not?
I think I agree on that.
I agree.
Yeah, I
agree
also agree
with conditions. I think.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, that's
Yes,
true.
we need the digital literacy to know our boundaries with AI.
Not only literacy, also the ethics of using AI.
Ethics.
Yeah.
So yeah, and sometimes teacher guidance also helps to create those boundaries. Sometimes teachers can tell their student to, oh, you can only use AI for mapping or making like rundown.
Ah.
So this will help for students to be more aware on the usage of it.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. So, from today's discussion, we have learned that AI should not replace students' critical thinking. Instead, it should support students to think more deeply, evaluate information more carefully, and become more responsible learners. It means that students, teachers, and educational institutions need to work together to create clear rules, ethical awareness, and meaningful learning activities when using AI. But before we closing this podcast, I would like to ask each speaker to give one short final statement. This final statement can summarize your main point or give one important message for students and teachers about using AI in education. So let's start with from speaker one.
Okay. In my opinion, what was it? Closing sentence?
Yeah, maybe like just summary, but
No.
it's really
No.
make.
I'd rather to make a single sentence for this. So my sentence would be AI is a tool eventually. So it cannot replace humans. That's for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Anca. Okay, next into our speaker two.
Okay, so I think it will be less clear for some people, but people should treat AI as tools, not as peers. So for real reliance on them, like relying on other human, isn't possible.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Collis. And then the last speaker is our beautiful speakers is Miss Vida. Let's go.
So yeah, for me is we have to remind all the students, all the AI user that AI is a tool. I agree with Ancha. AI is a tool, not a replacement. And I want to add that the role of teacher in learning process is very important for students to build their digital literacy, because we know that not all of the students have their ability to learn about digital literacy.
Okay, thank you so much. So this is the last speaker that already give the statement all. So in conclusion, AI can be both a helpful tool and challenge in education. It can support students by giving quick explanations, examples, and feedback. However, it can also reduce critical thinking if students use it only to get instant answer. Therefore, students should use AI wisely, and they need to question AI's answer, check the information, compare different perspectives, and develop their own ideas. With proper guidance, AI can become a learning partner that supports rather than replace critical thinking. Okay, thank you for listening to our podcast. See you the next episode. Bye.